sides, at the moment there's two sides to the story. We've only heard one main side, so I mean, I'm not going to go into it too much. People shouldn't really go into it too much, but obviously he's quite happy, and he's picking up for TEC here, so hopefully, I mean, they are down, but Bissell shouldn't let it get to him. I mean, demands are
they're not winning anything. Oh my goodness, Arsway just took him down, and this is looking so bad. There are streaks in play everywhere for Demand at the moment, and they just can't do it. Just look at that. The score, the scoreboard is all Demand.
That kill feed is just demand, and as we can see here, Sway's on an 8 kill streak. They're set up for this new hill. They've had the setup for each hill at the start. I mean, TEC here are simply getting outplayed. This is brilliant play by Demand. Perfect way to play hardpoint.
This is not the way I would have originally thought this game was going to go. No. After seeing what happened to Demand earlier, it didn't look like they were being that strong. However, you would think that TEC lineup, you put who's actually in that team, and then you think Bizzle. People, you know, with that Twitter conflict, people were saying he's one of the best SMGs in the world, and at the moment he is not playing it.
I mean, Bissell is a championship-winning player. He's won 2 EGLs, and he's reached the final, another one. He's an unbelievable player, and it's not showing here. I mean, his confidence must be going down a bit, but Tant is 27-9. His confidence is way the opposite. He's playing unreal. The whole Demand team are playing brilliant.
Look at that. They're going to put them in a 100-point club if they can actually close this one out. What a start for Demand. That is really going to put it in. And you can hear how pumped they are through the dividing wall here at the casting station. They're just unbelievable. Tant picked up another guy. Go back to the scoreboard. Demand's about to drop 30 bomb. Can he get this last kill? Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, this is how you play hardpoint. Great setup play from Demand. Absolutely, they're not playing. They're playing as a team. They're pushing together as a team, not singly. This is how you play hardpoint. Great communication. We can hear them screaming from the stage.
5 points into a 100-point club, and it is just a massive rout for TEC. They cannot do a single thing. Welcome to the 100-point boys.
Look at those players' faces. They are playing unreal, and deservedly so. They should be on a massive hype there because they've just absolutely destroyed some of the best players in Europe.
Yeah, you got to remember that TEC team has some certain, you know, there's a pedigree there, and Demand made it look like they were amateurs. They shouldn't even be in pool play. Yeah. But there we go. That is the game. 250-89. What an incredible score. And, I mean, how do you even come back from that? I mean, Demand, they must have their heads down a little bit. They were probably a little bit worried before this game. After that one, they're so hyped. You can see on your screen right now the TEC lineup. They do not seem happy. I mean, the guy who watches, he doesn't seem too bad, actually. But everyone else concentrating on changing their scores. Oh, look like he might die there.
I think it's just a case of, I think most teams do it. After a loss, I mean, you want to try and keep your head in the game. You don't want to keep your head down, as we do see a load of teams after a loss, they keep their heads just drop. I mean, some parts, whenever I've played in a team and I've, you know, lost a map, I mean, sometimes it's always good to try and keep your head up, laugh, have a little bit of a joke, but don't take away from the fact that you've just lost heavily and you are now at a disadvantage. You're 1-0 down.
The best teams in the world, they seem to have this ability to just shrug off any mental come down. And my best example is that complexity.
Yeah.
You look at that team, no matter how bad they're doing, you think back to Gfinity, that happened very recently. They were so far down. Yeah. They got absolutely whitewashed the first 2 maps, and then all of a sudden this incredible comeback, and they just steamroll. There are very few teams who can do that at this level and come back and survive.